Don't play. Don't play. All right? You got the plan to be like the man. So I hope you got your pen and your papers. So I ain't got mine, but you better get yours. So how y'all doing today? Because we on a whole nother level. We just on a whole nother level. You know, and I want you to be there too. Because you've been there for me, even though I don't see nobody up there. You know, let me put the damn date down. This is just like, for some apparent reason, you're late. Okay, so always keep that in mind. You ever go to a party and the party is over and you smelt the party, but the party was over? Well, the survivors of this reset for this new, what people do, it's like a paradigm. Something that, you know, if you wasn't paying attention, right, you miss it. And a lot of people, they missed it. So what has happened is those that was called the chosen few of many things that was going, not just one thing, you know, but each person is 100 of what they do. So that's a good thing too. And everybody just have to learn to appreciate each other, especially when you're eating and talking shit about anybody, because there's so many factors from you consuming that food, growing the food, handling the food, transportation, testing the food, making sure the food is right, regulations, laws, books, inspectors. This is something that you should learn to appreciate, monitor, learn about it, become involved with it. Don't be always, you're angry. Don't let people tighten up. That's what talk do. You got two talks, TALK and TORQUE. You do rewind. You gotta figure it out. They say you ain't got no time. I tell you this, so you know, as long as you got the breath of life and you're breathing, you can make a change in your life. But if the battery is dead, if the memory is not there, you gotta study. If you get tired quick, you got to learn how to do more and more a little at a time. There's no rush. There is no rush. At your own pace. The only thing is small increments of doing something. Write it down. I'm going to start writing stuff down and printing it out. And y'all just pay me. Y'all just pay me for a little bit of for the stuff to do again. That's it. But I leave space or the markup for you to make money too. That's how it go. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You know. This is TTO. TTO. Period. Or TT period. TT solid. TTO. TT cipher. Yeah, TT cipher. I'll go with that. Just don't know where it's done. You right? Overcome. Yeah, day. What you say? Shh. And by the way, I don't play. Be right back. You know you funny, right? You know you funny. You know you funny, right? Playing game. Damn, I forgot about y'all. I'll be right back. Damn, skip it, dip it. Skip it, dip it. All right, I'm back. I know. But this, yeah, that'll work. This is better. Like this right here. Watch this here. See, now it's about being happy colors, different shapes, designs, you know what I'm saying? You got to create your own who you want to be. Don't just follow with somebody else the way they made it, you know, flip it. Flip it like that. Flip it. Now you see every point. Right, there you go. You know, look like the pyramids is similar too, but look like going up. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, do you, I gotta tell you everything. No, but listen, it's like, yeah. Y'all, what? First of all, let me reintroduce my mother. It's L to you, okay? My nigga, what's up? How y'all doing today? I'm okay. I'm all right. You know, this one thing I learned, especially when, you know, I have no audience right now, I can say what I want to say. And then when the audience come, you know, respect is due. Nobody wants to be straight bashed. But if you know somebody that want to be bashed in an intellectual way, and they ain't gonna figure it out, they ain't gonna figure it out. They ain't gonna figure it out. They just gonna, because it's already embedded in the DNA. And that's the scientific way they explain it. It's more, you know, that's part, you're supposed to be a scientist too. So you should be able to relate to that part of the information they call intellectual. It's a lot of things for a lot of reasons. But reintroducing myself this time, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm 929, right? Represent nice NYC, twice NYC. Two different mentalities from the same connected two ends to extremes of what it be. Taking the two extremes, putting it together, then you have what we call the cipher. Other people call it the circle or the circle. Same shit, just like they got a circle with a K. You know, it don't matter. All that is the dumb shit between not everything comes in different dimensions. And when you get not in the realm of who gives a shit, it don't matter. Now, there's this side and that side, and it's split up. Boom. But both sides is about, thought. You may have don't do's on this side and do's on this side, but they work together. But the things on the other side of these things here, mm-mm. They said, well, what could, to me, my point of view, everybody got a point of view. You're 100% right of what you talk about, whatever you say, that's what you want to do. That's outside I don't give a shit. We do what you want to do. But when you want to do what's right, I'll help you. If you think what you got is right, use what you got. This the 929, right? And it could be 10th, or what it is the Nod Factor. The Nod Factor is a music group, and it has multi things, right? And they cool. Now you got SMS, that's Skate Master Spark, and he cool. See, and all of these, the Nice or the New York or the BK, I'm with that. The BX, I'm with that. You see, Staten Island, Long Island, upstate, all of it. I mean, what is the problem with people? Matter of fact, hold on for a minute. It's very, it's hard catching everything about everything. But I have a track that's coming out for the we. Me for the we. We is yes in French, but we is also the togetherness, unity, or the love and unity that now we're promoting. If it wasn't here before, said like this, it's said like this because of the change that's needed to continue the old way. We have to have a new way because the old way has too many old things, and we need to refine ourselves and leave the old stuff to those who don't want. They already did their 100, and we tell them thank you very much. And it's good. You give them what you do, and let them continue with what they want, the honors, the grace. It's a beautiful thing. But for us, those who want to refine themselves even further, you see, because after religion, after the streets, after survival, after being slick, getting all the materialistic niceness, sweetness, and pleasant to the eyes, good to the taste, feel real slick to the skin, look real nice, and psychologically, you're in the in crowd, you the bomb, and that's the beautiful thing. And one day, I'm going to do that too. The way I want to do it. Right now, I'm doing the way I want to do it right now. I'm on the come up. You see, from the bottom to the top of this game. But the game of the bottom and the top is not new, you see, or, it's just something that was necessary to reach that level of thought, to help those in the trenches, those who are still there, because they don't put their hands over their head like this, and they got the plugs in their ear and everything in their ear. People talking this, talking music, but the news, but the telephone calls, they have the problem. That's a little bit too much. We wasn't designed that. The people not designed to go through that. That is overkill. You see those paintings back there? Everything means something. We got a whole nother language. And that's coming out too. So we have to refine ourselves with higher quality information that's in tune with the new reset, the global reset of what's going on. And a lot of people don't even know what's going on. And we have to explain the reason that people do not know, because they didn't take time to study. You know, it's sad, but it's real. You know, there's certain things I don't talk about, but certain things I have to make mention. So I'm not gonna dwell on this because I don't have to, but I have to make mention. So when I see it again, I know that I did not selfishly not want to go and feel this, because I don't like the feeling. That's why I always try to be uplifting and gentle, even though I may sound rough and it's needed at times. But my best way is, now people call it sway, you know. And before that, smooth, suave. Even that, I see you with GQ could do for you. GQ running, still running. I'm learning a lot more about humans, and I know that it's not that many that's gonna say that they got hit by the light and their mission is, to explain Jesus' mission or the concept of Jesus, or how people want, the bloodline of humans. And it seems far-fetched until it happens. And then it's not far-fetched no more. Is reality. Yeah. But I want to hear just a preview, because my running with the characteristics of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was 7. Now, the symbol 7 does have the angle in it, right? And it could be compared many ways. We're not going to go into that now. Don't make, not the point. But the 7, the Vin, the V, and the U is the same symbol with the same pronunciation before originally. And now they done split it up and say va, and v, and for u, and the for v. But when you say the double of the u, you're gonna write it, the script, sharp v's, sharp angles, two of them, double of the v, or double of the, they say w and then they write two v's. You see what I'm saying? So it's tricknology. And tricknology is the study of tricks. That's why they say tricks are for kids. Now, between me and you, and don't tell nobody, because if you do, they're gonna say, didn't he tell you don't tell nobody? Or when you heard it, who told you? Then you're gonna tell them, then you know. So don't tell nobody. This is the type of, for what? Why you keep giving out what you got? And when people don't want to take time out to get it for themselves, and they're gonna just depend on you to get it, no, not gonna happen. There's all types of plans and plots, and sometimes until you rise up and be the boss, that's what the street call it. We call it Wajet, the high priest in English, but the Wajet. I can say you could be an angel, but that's not going to cut it. You have no structure. That's why they don't say, I could say Elohim or Elo, but that's just going to say a blob of energy. It's without reason and purpose. It don't matter because you're just going to dissipate or deteriorate, I would like to say. But they said dissipate. Don't even know where that came from. But it is there now, so. But yeah, we have to get between this here and use this way where it's working this way. So people that use this, that's all they work with. They ain't never gonna come or past this. They're just gonna be robbed around and around and this foolishness here. But the good stuff over here is just gonna start to and go around and around, then go around and around, and the symmetry around it. It's just gonna start, and then the spares, they're gonna expand and go out. I mean, it's building. Now we are learning infrastructures of buildings. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But we're going to be having happy colors. So that's going to take away the dullness of the city. Because that's what it was made for. That's what the charcoal is. The charcoal is both the game that they're playing, that they call white and black. When it comes together, they call it gray for the G ray, or G, Ra, and then Y. Anyway you look at it, this is the reason why. It's the color game, and boom. That's what happens. So now it's gray. Then they say the Confederacy is gray. But you got to remember, I think John Haskins, the first black president of the Confederacy, the color gray is Confederacy. What else is the color gray? Do you know color gray, what they call the color gray? Real quick question. If you do put it down there, as long as I don't see it down there, either you ain't got the heart to do it, and I know that's not true, or you don't know. But if you don't know, put don't know. These little things get you to the next where you need to be at. But it's called Battleship Gray. But the Moors call it Chaco. I'm not going to say why they call it Chaco. Chaco. But what I'm stating is that the information that the people got on this planet is not going to take them where they need to go because they don't know where they're going. Where they going? Think about that. I'll be right back. And now it's time for our sponsor.